I totally meant to vlog more this weekend. I saw Mr. Kitty last night. And then today is the Strange Realities Conference, which is put on by Conspirinormal podcast. So I'm going to that. I'll try to vlog that for you today. It's going to be really cool. I'm excited. I came all the way to Nashville for this, so come along. I'll try to document it.
But today I'm going to be talking about this gorilla flap from 1920s in Pennsylvania. What this is a series of so-called gorilla sightings that started in August 1920 and it continued for about a year afterwards. And this is all taken from my book, Bigfoot in Pennsylvania. I believe that whatever these are the same things that we were talking about in folklore hundreds and hundreds of years ago. We called them wild men back then. They've always lived next to us in the woods. They've always been there, and every culture, everywhere, has a wild man. I think it changes the way the UFOs have changed. So I think the wild man archetype has changed, and I think it's gotten wilder. The further we get away, and this is just a working theory I have, but I feel like the further we get away from nature, the wilder our wild man archetype is. So now we have this Sasquatch that's very, very wild.
Guys, please welcome my good friend, Mr. Joe Dimare.
All right, thanks for coming out. I'm going to show you guys how to catch ghosts, real ghosts on camera. And this is based upon research I've been doing. If you have an iPhone or an Android, you should be able to do this technology in your home. I'll show it. All right, go ahead. I see some patterns. Okay, so after, you don't have to look at it at normal speed, I was just doing that for an example. So our eyes miss a lot of stuff, and that's why we need to stop the video and then look through it slowly.
Yeah. They have a hard time with It's hard to push scientific literacy.
He is going to talk to you about alien-human hybrid lore.
Blister, so a blustery day, a blister under the skin. The fairy blast would manifest in a wind that causes this blister to rise. And there is no shortage of general detritus that's found in these fairy blasts, including rocks, bits of iron, bits of metal, bits of eggshell, bits of porcelain, bones, hair fragments, etc. So this obviously, to me, sounds like a very close correlation to what we saw between fairy lore and alien lore.
What were the names of the couple who experienced the first well-publicized UFO abduction? It was Doc. Damn. All right, both you good.
Well, this is a speaker.
Who wants a shirt? I already bought one.
Here we go. Now, my name is Tim Binnall, as Adam just told you. Let me give you a little bit of background on me. I graduated from Syracuse in 2001, and when I got home from school in upstate New York, my dad sat me down, handed me a piece of paper like this. He said, "This is how much you owe." And he handed me the lawn ads from the Boston Globe. I wound up getting a job as an overnight janitor at the high school I graduated from, which was a humbling experience, but it led me to where I am today. And it was during that time that I started listening to Coast AM. And here I am 20 years later. I'm a news editor, and I'm on the show every Friday night. So the reason partially why I tell that story is to sort of get the message across to the folks who are in the audience that you can be a part of this field. There's nothing stopping you. You can start a blog, you can start a podcast, you can be a contributing member of the field. You could be up here on the stage next year. So I'm living proof. I started out as a fan. I can't speak for all the guys who spoke today, but there's a good chance that they started out as fans too. You don't have to go to school to be in paranormal, believe me. That's the last thing you need to do.
helping him move his furniture out in the same situation.
Bigfoot power couple. Joshua Cutchin, Timothy Renner, give it up. They're coming up here now.
So this is going to be a little bit of a preview of our books entitled Where Are the Footprints In, Volumes 1 and 2. Tim and I just recently decided that Volume 1 is going to be dedicated to looking at Bigfoot through a folkloric lens, and Volume 2 is going to be looking at sort of the oddities that you find in research. I've been chastised by my good friend Greg Bishop for saying this, but I'll say it again here because I think it sort of provides a flavor as to what this book is. I think Tim as well are sort of approaching this as sort of passport to Magonia for Bigfoot.
I don't know. I've already got that guy over there made me repeat some weird thing about an overlay.
Let's do this at the end of the night, and Hallie over here has got the mic. You guys just motion for her whenever you. Where's Luke? This guy right here that made it all possible. Give him a big hand, Mr. Robbie Lane. This is the guy that without, there would be no conference without this guy right in the back. So, Mr. Robbie Lins. And this guy right here, my co-host, my partner in this whole endeavor. We've been through this thing for like 2-3 months. This guy is great. Got things going. Please take a picture. We're going to take a group picture of the speakers and the staff and everything. So, but please feel free to take a picture by the banner. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for coming to Strange Realities 2019, and hopefully there will be a Strange Realities 2020.
Oh, okay, so today's over. I wanted to capture a little bit more than I did, but I was like, trying to not be creepy, like fangirl, okay? But like what happened was I got to go have lunch with like all the guests. So Binnall, Timothy Renner, Joshua Cutchin, Guy, Malone. Who am I forgetting? Maybe that was it. I got to go have lunch with them. What? It was crazy. And just like talk to them and hang out with them and like, I don't know. And everything was great. Presentations were great. Like everything about it was great. It was awesome. So once again, hopefully I vlogged appropriately. And I am going to bed.